Wow.
Crypto boys are live. Good thing you guys didn't hear what we just said, because we would be kicked off of YouTube for eternity.
Yes, we would. Yes, we would.
However, we are here. We are live with you, and you. So thank you for joining us today, ladies and gents. We have some stories, some news, some things to talk about. One of our buddies just lost his Mutant Ape Yacht Club. Got that thing.
No, it wasn't Mutant
snatched
Ape.
up.
It was his pigeon.
Are you sure?
Maybe was it his Mutant Ape?
I think so.
Oh, it was. I thought it was his pigeon.
No, I think it was his Mutant Ape. I
thought it was his pigeon that got taken. I don't know if it was whatever it is. He got a really expensive NFT taken from him, and that's not cool. And now he sees it for sale.
Yeah,
he can literally buy it back for. He had it for sale for 40 ETH.
Yeah, that's insane. Got it taken, and you can't get it back.
So if we could have a moment for silence for him, R.I.P. You know, bow the heads. But yeah, it's a true story. It happened, and that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Sucks.
Yeah,
that's not cool.
No, it's not. Right. Well, anywho, back to the real world here of what we got going on today. We have a couple things to talk about. First thing I want to talk about is the video we're putting out tomorrow. VeChain. News.
VeChain.
Updates. Bullishness. I'm a bear, but I'm bullish on VeChain for sure. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. We got a video that will be pumping out. It'll be one of the best videos you guys have ever seen in your entire life. Guarantee. You better watch the whole darn thing.
And honestly, we've been doing a lot of we didn't do a bunch of just research right away at it. We did a bunch of research over the past month, and we're we came together this morning. We're like, why are we not doing a video on VeChain? We need to shoot one because there's so many good updates. So we shot one real quick, and yeah, let us know what you guys think about that tomorrow. But VeChain is a very bullish project, especially long term.
You know what I think, to piggyback off of that real quick, I think that's one thing in this whole YouTube journey that I've figured out is don't wait any longer. Whatever you're doing, you think, well, I just need a couple more things. No. You don't need a couple more things. You need to do it right now. Whatever that is for you in your life, I mean, do it right now.
100%. I saw something today on Fears about that. It was something about an Iron Man, and he put it off for 15 years or whatever because he was literally scared of the swim. And he's like, if I just would have went after it when I had the first chance to do it, I would have been enjoying and loving Iron Man for. I absolutely hate what I'm doing. Don't get me wrong. Don't put me in that category. But I thought it was cool because he's an older guy. He's like, I lost 15 years of my life because I was scared to do a swim when it really wasn't even that bad.
No.
So
not that scary. Do it now. Whoever's watching, whatever you're thinking about doing, do it now. All right.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's do it right now.
Market cap.
CMC.
We're going.
Let's go over there. And it is
as always, if you're in the chat, and we get it. Crypto sucks right now. Well, you know what? We all still love it. So come on here and join us.
YouTube crypto.
Come join us.
Yeah, join us. Thanks for being with us. So like the video as you are here. We appreciate that. So let's switch over. CoinMarketCap, $1.71 trillion in the market cap of the entire crypto space. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not a lot. The market cap of Bitcoin right now is only 720. Is that trillion?
Billion.
Yeah, I always get.
Dude, your billion, trillion, and millions is terrible. I'm a good numbers guy.
Man,
I'm a terrible numbers guy, but I never mess those up.
Shot in the dark every time. But yeah, it's 720 quadrillion for Bitcoin, but 37K.
After all of the FUD and everything that's going on, I still can't believe it's that high.
I can't either.
I just can't believe it. I can't believe it's not at 10K.
How is it not at 12K right now? Oh, man.
It's chilling, man. And there is bullish news. I just literally did a video on it. We will link it in the description below as of yesterday. And Joe has some requests to do why he thinks it's a bear market, and he's going to do a video on that, and we'll get that out next week, later this week.
Probably next week.
Next week. So be on the lookout for that as well.
Yep, exactly. So, 37.8 guys for Bitcoin. That's low, so we've seen it in a little bit. Ethereum, just south of 2,800. Tether, $1. USDC, $1. BNB, I mean, it was just at $400 the other day, and now it's at 383. So everything is just down right now. Everything's beat down. I mean, XRP is 60 cents. Solana is having outages left and right. I mean,
we're going to talk about Solana.
We are going to talk about Solana. So stay tuned for Solana information. I love myself some Terra, but it's down. Everything's down, really. I mean,
let's go to we got to scroll down to Harmony one.
Ooh, it's a long one.
What's Solo doing?
Yeah, let's look at that too. Yeah, VeChain is at 4.5
James C.
cents.
Every time I see it, James
right.
C. about to get that 4 cent.
Yep.
What did he say? 4.3.
Yeah, I think so.
He's got that
He said he might
4.3
pull it
order
now.
in.
Yep. Let's see here. We're looking for Harmony. There it is, number 74 on CoinMarketCap is sitting at 8 cents. Holy cow!
808.
I don't think
Going
I'd
to
ever see
Hawaii.
that. That's all right. This is the Hawaii area code, isn't it?
Sologenic is the best, and we agree. Sologenic is absolutely going to rip.
Yes.
It is going to rip. Look at Sologenic. What do we got going on with
Let's pull
Solo?
up Sologenic. It is sitting at 41 cents right now, down 4% on the daily. Oh, it got a little spanky spank down there.
Yeah, we bought it. We bought it at 50 cents, but that's okay because we couldn't figure out how to buy it anyway.
No, that's right. We believe in it. If you guys need to know how to buy it, then check out our other video. We'll even link that one in the description.
That description
too.
below
we got so
as
many
well.
links. Hey, can you write these down so that I know how to link them or what to link later?
Yes.
All right, cool.
BTC.
Sologenic is the best. I agree with you. Is there anything else you want to look at CoinMarketCap? There's nothing else.
No, I
want
to get it off as soon as possible.
Cool. Yeah, it's hurting my eyes just staring at it. Let's switch over to the Solana news, guys. Here we are. Okay, 7th outage in 2022. We're only a couple months in. It is May 3rd. It's not even Cinco de Mayo yet, and there's been 7 outages because of the bots invading the network yet again.
Well, like what their founder or whatever talked a bunch of crap about Bitcoin. It just went down.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, come on.
I mean, there's been less outages. There's been like really no outages in Bitcoin. You know.
Well, and that's the big thing is that Solana. Everybody knows it. I'm gonna be a broken record here, but when you're centralized and you're that centralized, it's pretty tough to it's pretty tough to win over a whole decentralized. And I understand they're trying to work on it and stuff, but for the most part, it's too expensive. It's too high dollar to get in to even run
a node.
Yeah. And it's not anything
you have to be a millionaire to run these nodes successfully. Not everyone is, everyone wants to. It's just not a I don't know, man. I don't know if the future is overly bright for Solana. We don't own any Solana. This is not saying
we also
Solana
don't hate
sucks,
on Solana.
No. We're not saying it sucks. We're just saying that like these things happen over and over. It just gets to the point where you're like, how about Cardano? Is that any good?
Exactly right. They're just gonna have to fix it because I think Cardano is running away with it towards being number 3 in my own personal opinion to Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Cool.
In the background of things, obviously not as far as where price goes right now.
Yeah. Let's look at the next article that we had. We really only have a couple articles here, guys, today to talk about, but we do have some news, of course, and just, our own personal opinions and take. But Bitcoin nervously awaits Fed as Paul Tudor Jones says, clearly don't own stocks or bonds. He was saying this a while ago, saying that, now is not looking like a hot time to own this. Maybe crypto and Bitcoin is your next thing to start putting your money into.
And he said that a while. What did he say that in October or something like that?
October,
but now he's just kind of restating like, hey, I don't even know if it's time to buy, stocks and bonds, but you should be getting yourself a little bit of crypto.
That's right.
What's this guy say? That's Smart pretty funny.
Yeah, so I don't Michael Van de Pape. Everyone is waiting for Jerome Powell to come up tomorrow to have a speech of 45 minutes where he's going to say absolutely nothing. And if I'm going to add to that, because that's a hilarious tweet, I would put ... and tank all of the markets.
Exactly.
I mean,
right.
He's going to say nothing. It's not going to be positive. It's not going to be negative. Maybe he's going to say that the rate hikes are going to be 0.75 basis points
or 50 basis points.
50?
Yep.
Yeah. It's going to be either 50 or 75 potentially. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's 25. Maybe it's 100. No one really knows, which would be 1 point, I guess, right? The way that they say that.
Yeah. But 50 we think is probably already in the market. It's probably already priced in. If it goes up any higher than that, you're going to see these markets go down fast.
Yeah, people are just going to get really nervous. And I don't know, maybe I just don't have like enough money. I don't have millions of dollars and billions of dollars in the market to where like this little bit is going to like change my life forever to where it makes me super nervous. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but like I, again, look at and resort back to, okay, the markets are tanking. Yes, that sucks for my previous investments. However, now is a great time to put more stuff into it. I mean, I'm not retiring anytime soon, so I don't care.
No,
right?
exactly
I mean, is that a
right.
bad way to think about it? What do you guys think? Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong.
No, yeah, I completely agree. And honestly, the people who are in the space right now are the people who are going to be in the space forever. And I think we've got, obviously, us too. We've got a lot of us from, 2021 that are still hanging around, but most of those people are dead and gone. And they're not coming back until you see all-time highs. And the good thing is the stuff you're buying right now, your 4-cent VeChain, your 8-cent Harmony, your whatever you're buying, your $25, $100 Ethereum when that comes up, because that's probably going to happen too.
Soon, yeah.
Sub that probably. But when that starts happening, you're going to sell that to those people. Just letting you know. So eventually we do need them back.
Yeah, we will need them back.
But that might be a while, or it might be tomorrow. I don't know.
Whenever it is, it doesn't matter the timeline. It matters the fluctuation in the market cap. I mean, once we hit $3 trillion again, we're probably going to be pretty damn close to that all-time high, maybe even well above it. I mean, who knows? Just kind of depends on where the market sentiment is at that point.
And I also like to add just a little bit is that I really believe that I think the market isn't going to sit in the bearish period, the depths of bear market like it has before, because I think the buying pressure, institution, country-wise, all this stuff is simply too high now. Now, we may be in a bear market for a long time. We may not be, maybe still going up because I'm still a bull, don't get me wrong. But I'm still thinking that you never have any idea when it's going to take off. I think that part is you just don't know. You don't know. It may be next year. It may be in 2024 like Joe thinks and a lot of other people think. Who knows?
That's the going off the assumption that it's going with the halving cycles.
Yes.
If the reason that Bitcoin rips tremendously is around the time frame within 3 months of the Bitcoin halving cycle, then yes, I agree it's not going to be anytime soon. Even if there's like the most crazy, even if like every person that gets an iPhone now has a Bitcoin app and a wallet that you can easily transfer and pay in and out, like the easiest you've ever done anything, I still don't know if that will push it to the moon.
One thing I wanted to tell you or ask you is what did you think about Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger? Off topic. Warren Buffett and Charlie. I gave my 2 cents on it, which I thought was a pretty legit answer, but what did you think of it?
Yeah, I think they're just too old and crusty to think that there's new technology in the space and there's new things that it's not real estate and they don't know about it. It's not something that it's not this massive.
I can't feel it. I don't want it.
Exactly. Dude, I'm not kidding you. This is exactly what my uncle, who makes a crap ton of money, he sells like the barrels that they ship oil in across the country and stuff like that, like to other parts of the world. However, I asked him one time, I was like, hey, do you own any Bitcoin? Do you own any crypto or anything? What do you know about it? He's like, I don't buy a darn stock unless my wife likes the type of purse, or my daughter can wear that type of clothes, or I can actually see the Apple product. I don't even touch it. I was like, well, that's a terrible way to think.
That is a really bad way to think.
Yeah, and that's the old turds in the back.
It is. And like I said, their combined age is like 189. It's like, well, honestly, I hate it that people were even, what do you expect from them? I mean, what do you honestly expect? You expect them to be all forward thinking with, no. I mean, it's not going to happen. You're not even going to see them very much longer.
And people, that's probably true. People, respect them, of course, because they're some of the greatest investors in the entire world. However, their investment, it's changed over time. It's changed drastically on how people will make. They
don't
money.
even use the internet.
No.
How are they going to use? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. How you're going to get these people in is by the Bitcoin spot ETFs, by just dabbling the 20% here, putting it into their 401k. They're going to realize, oh my gosh, even if they're 70, little Nancy sitting, my portfolio is going up. Why? Well, because Bitcoin's running up. Now she's going to be like, well, how do you give me some more Bitcoin?
Right.
That's how it's going to happen.
That's what it's going to take. That's a really good point. Ripple effect. What is going on? Good evening. It is 5:50 p.m. here.
Ripple effects. We miss you, big guy.
That's right.
We miss you.
That's right. Yeah, that's a really good point. That's my take on it. I mean, the man is just old, and it's not his fault. He was born a long time ago, 100 years ago or so. But it's something to think about for sure. Well, we got that VeChain video coming out tomorrow.
Should we go over VeChain?
We should look at some VeChain stuff.
Look at some VeChain stuff.
VeChain.
So, VeChain, something that we thought was important to bring to all you guys, because it's still doing supply chain. and it's still going to help with that, but it's creating a different sector using its supply chain thought process with a sustainable development.
Right.
Its sustainable development is really going to make it to where these carbon neutral places that are trying to, limit carbon, do all these things and try to bring them all together. The problem that they're going to end up facing, which we're going to go over tomorrow, we don't want to do the whole video, is you got to bring China and you got to bring the United States together.
Yeah.
That's going to be its biggest hill to climb.
Certainly.
In our opinion.
The supply chain thing, I think they've done a good job with that in moving forward. Now, they also have, they're trying to just step out of their comfort zone a little bit, which I think is fantastic to build, to bridge, I guess, if you want to think about the eastern side and the western side of the entire world and build this less carbon footprint, which is kind of the laws in Hong Kong and Singapore and stuff like that, which is where they're founded and where they're at. But to bridge it over to the United States, I really do feel like people in the U.S. will adopt that, not just the tree huggers or anything like that, but to be a little bit more conscious of your carbon footprint and tracking it so that you have access to see, like, okay, I don't know how exactly they're doing it. Of course, I'm not the VeChain developer, but I think that's going to be huge for them.
Well, they definitely have a market there big time because that's just where people are going.
That's
and
what they do.
If that's how you want to make the money and you want to make a difference in the world, I say go for it. We'll buy a little bit of VeChain.
For sure.
Why not?
I think we will. And we should make a video on it.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, that's all I got to say about VeChain. Yep. Watch the video tomorrow, guys. It'll be out probably about 11:30 Central Standard Time.
Yep.
And let's switch over to Pomp. Pomp had a good we like to look at Pomp's Twitter every once in a while just for comic relief, because I really do like the guy. I think he's very smart, very intelligent, and I think we would fit in well with him.
Yeah.
Like,
very
he would be good
thinking.
with the boys trip.
For sure.
All right, so let's look at this Twitty. Yeah. There are 11.5 million job openings.
Let's look
in
at
America.
this Twitty?
Yeah, in this Twitty. Here's his Twitty. There are 11.5 million job openings in America right now, the highest number ever recorded. If you don't like your job, stop complaining about it and literally just go get another one. Go get another one.
So true. Just go get another job.
Yeah.
So true.
It's ridiculous. And, I love what I do. Colin loves what he does. But there's lots of people out there in the U.S., in the world, really, I guess, that they just don't like their job every single day. They go to their 8 to 5 or 9 to 5 or whatever it is and collect that crappy paycheck. Don't put any of it into crypto, so they're double losing.
Yep.
And they're...
Dude, the people that just are unwilling to ride through the bear markets are, you and we have almost every single dime we have. Like, all of our money that we legitimately have is in the market. And we started our channel, our crypto channel, the second crypto tanked. Like, in November, the second it tanked is when we started our channel. It's like, if you would just hold through these times, you are going to make ridiculous amounts of money on very small amounts of money that you're investing.
Yeah. Think about
but you just can't teach them. They're gonna buy high, and you're gonna sell it to them. You're gonna be like, here you go, take my stuff.
That's right.
And I'll buy it back when you sell it back to me after it crashes.
It is astounding to me that we literally started our channel at the worst possible time ever for the hype of the market, because let's be honest, guys, the people watching these videos, you guys are going to do fine. You're going to do fine. Ripple effect, you're going to do fine. Mickey girls and the daddies.
Mickey girls and the daddies. That's hilarious.
You guys are going to do fine.
Mickey's girls and the daddy.
That's right. Yeah,
that's good. I like that.
We do appreciate all the other guys. Kevin, surname. Anywho, you guys are going to do great because you're watching videos like this and you know what to do. Okay?
This is the time to learn.
This is the
right
time
now
to
is the most important time to learn. Yep. The find your projects you like and go after them. That is exactly what we're doing. We're buying 2 more right now.
We are.
And that is exactly what you should be doing. It doesn't matter if they go down right now or not. If you like the price, get it. I mean, look at VeChain. It's at 4 cents. Are you kidding me? I mean, that's a 20-cent project all day. All day long, market cap, everything set aside, 20-cent project all day.
Oh, for sure. Easily. Stratos. What's your opinion on Stratos, Colin?
I have zero clue because I don't know what it is. What about you? Do you know what it is?
I know about the stratosphere.
So you don't know what
that's
Stratos
in space.
is.
But personally, about the project, no, I don't know much about Stratos. That would be probably something we should maybe educate ourselves on in this here bear market or whatever you want to call our
We've got some time to look up some stuff. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, ripple effect saying 100. Yeah. Well, 2x, 3x, 4x, 10x easily. Are you talking about VeChain? I'm assuming you're talking about VeChain. And yeah, I agree with you for sure.
Gosh, yeah.
We're talking price prediction. I mean, we don't talk price predictions, but if I'm just thinking out loud, $1's on the table too.
$1 is definitely on the table for VeChain next bull run.
Yeah,
absolutely. Or the end of this one.
That's right. The hardest thing to do though in this market, when it's down, when you're feeling you're feeling crappy, is exactly to buy and just wait.
Agreed.
Just wait on it. Agreed. Accumulate and wait. That was a little saying that I made up.
Because you know your money has to sit there and you can't do nothing about it, but you know what it's going to be. You know what it's going to become.
That's right.
And so one thing I got asked today by somebody actually in my DMs was, they're like, do you think that, I saw people saying, do you think that the blow off top this year was the 64K? And the following run-up only happened, and it peaked above the 64K just because the market was heading in such a good direction, but it really should have stopped at 60K.
I've said it for a long time. I think that the issues that happened in that time domain just completely ruined everything.
The Black Swan event?
Yes. I think that little piece when it went down and then went back up to 68K should have been smushed together. So instead of it going to 64K, I think the other bit should have been just stacked on top, and it should have went to about 115 or 120K.
Yeah, so I agree with the same thing of the Black Swan event screwed it up. I agree. I would say it did it in a different way, and I think we're still going to continue this bull run. But I can see where you're coming from, and I would say that that's a logistical issue.
Yeah,
for sure.
Exactly. Kevin out there talking about how he loves Harmony.
Ooh, Kevin, we love Harmony. That is our biggest holding together, but very soon may not be. Depends what happens tomorrow. We're going to wait and see. We're going to buy tomorrow. We've put in a bunch of an exchange, and we're going to see what happens with if it goes up 75 basis points, then we know the market's probably going to go down.
When does he speak tomorrow? It's
I thought it was 2 o'clock.
I don't know the time. Honestly though,
I don't know.
Like looking historically, anytime Jerome Powell speaks in front of anyone, the markets go down. So
typically that's today. So if he says something shocking tomorrow, then it's really going to go down.
Right. Yeah, so who knows? I guess
what do you guys think? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know what you're thinking. Do y'all like Glimmer?
I don't know what Glimmer is.
Look it up. Don't know what it is. Yeah, we'll just pull it up.
We'll pull it up real quick.
Yeah, whoever.
We'll coin market collab Glimmer.
Kevin is saying that the bull run is coming soon. I don't know if that's true. Oh, it's just coming. It's coming. Yeah, it is coming.
Oh, bull.
Glimmer. Oh, that's Moonbeam. Yeah. No, I don't.
Oh
know. Yeah. I don't.
Moonbeam. That's right.
I don't know about this guy here.
Yeah, I'm back and forth on that one, and I'm not too high on it.
Yeah, I'm not either. It's one of the smart contract parachains from Polkadot. I haven't heard anything super cool about it or awesome about it. I haven't dove.
The EVMs are tough. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm not. Setting some FUD towards it by any means. I'm sure it's probably awesome.
I don't know enough about it to set FUD.
Yeah.
I ain't buying none, though.
Not buying.
I ain't buying none.
Okay. Kevin just bought some Quant. Good for you.
Quant. Awesome. That's what we just talked about doing a video on.
We just talked about it because we see it and hear it everywhere. I'm also, Moonbeam is one of them, too, that I hear quite a bit. But
I do, too.
Quant, definitely a video that we should probably shoot to just kind of figure out what the heck is going on with that darn thing.
Agreed.
Willy Woo. One final thing here.
Willy Woo. This is an awesome chart,
dude.
Awesome chart.
It is an awesome chart. Why is it an awesome chart, Colin?
Because it's 4-year growth of Bitcoin versus other assets, and look at the tallest, highest, most beautiful line on that chart.
You guys probably can't see it, but it's Bitcoin.
This is Bitcoin. Oh my gosh, it's
here.
Crushing everything. And so everybody's like, "Oh, it's volatile. Oh, it's this is that." Yeah, we understand it is, but if you just take the average of the Bitcoin of how long it's been over the last 4 years, it is outpacing everything else by like thousands of percent.
Yep. So and we talked about that chart the other day. People are arguing that yes, it is down a lot. It's so Bitcoin's down. However, your typical S&P is down more percentage wise of where it typically fluctuates than Bitcoin is. Yeah. So I mean,
and why is Bitcoin not down more right now? Like I can't believe it.
I can't either.
With where the alts are and all that stuff. it makes me think there's a potential for run up happening soon.
I think there's a potential for run down happening soon. It's got to go down.
Absolutely.
But there's so much buying pressure. Like, there's so many people that are like, I ain't buying unless it's 20K. And if it's 20K, I'm putting $10 million into it.
Isn't it crazy to think, though, that if it just starts running up and we just get a couple FOMOs here and there and we're back into a bull run.
Yep.
Or if it just keeps going down, then we're going into the deep depths of the seller basement. Because, I mean, where can the alts even go if Bitcoin goes down to 28K? Seriously, they're so low right now. Where does VeChain's price go? Does it go back to half a penny? Is that where it goes?
I don't know. I saw something the other day. It was like Cardano is down, 75% of all-time highs.
Yep.
It can only go down 25 more %. Now's a good time to buy. So
it's so true. That's basically where I bought it at.
Yeah, that's a good thought. That's a bullish thought right there of like, well, it can only go down this much more, so I put this much in right now. I mean, I can only win.
Let's be honest. The big thing is that a lot of people still thought, including us for sure, thought the bull run was going to continue higher when it did, and it hasn't so far. And everybody put their money in. So now no one has any extra money. They've already put probably their tax money in. Now they're thinking about selling their kids or their cars or something to get some more money. And desperate times call for desperate measures, though.
That's right. You might be one kid less.
I'll be 2 kids less. Exactly, with everything happening, inflation, et cetera, Bitcoin holding so strong. Agreed, Kevin. Agreed, 100%. Even if you're a bear, you can't deny that.
No,
can't believe that it's this high either way, because there's so much FUD out there with the war going on, all this stuff. I don't know. And honestly, what happens when we go through the midterms in November? That could easily tank it. I don't easily. Know. I have no idea. It could be extremely bullish.
Could be bullish, yeah.
So you don't know. And then, when things change, you just don't know in this market nowadays, especially with the mass adoption that's happening.
Let's see. Any coins to recommend for people that can't afford Bitcoin or Ethereum? Well, first off, Ebonics, what I will say is that it's nice because unlike your traditional stock market, to where you don't need to buy one full Bitcoin to own Bitcoin, right? So it doesn't matter if you have a half a Bitcoin or a tenth of Bitcoin or 0.0001 Bitcoin. If it goes up 100%, you profit whatever you put into that project. So I guess I would say it doesn't matter. We personally love Harmony. We love Sologenic, which is difficult to buy, so you have to watch the video on how to do that. There's other projects, VeChain, Cardano. I mean,
give Ebonics your number one buy right now.
My number one buy right now.
Or is it Kevin who said that?
Yeah, I would say Harmony is my number one buy right now.
My number one buy right now, with where the prices are at, is VeChain. VeChain is so low. I mean, it is 4 cents.
Yeah.
It is 4 cents and looking like it could be heading to 3 cents.
Right.
Like, that's crazy low. It was 27 cents before. And, I think that's a steal of a deal.
For sure. And you have to play this line now, of course, is that you could always just buy some Ethereum.
Very well
knowing that, hey, it's probably going to go up this much, as opposed to if you bought something lower cap, it's going to go up this much. So you're playing this, well, what if it goes to zero? What if it explodes?
And you have to wait longer as well sometimes, because Ethereum could, dabble beforehand, maybe take some profits out of there, then put it in, but you're
I think
maybe
it's worth
higher.
It, though. I think ETH. We should own a little bit of ETH.
Yeah, I don't mind a little bit of ETH.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. I still think it's going to go lower, though. You want my honest opinion?
I do too. Cool. Well, we got, let's go 2 more minutes, guys. If you have any more questions, comments, concerns, that was actually a really good question.
It was a good question.
That was a solid question. So, man, I thought of a question earlier to ask you, and it was awesome. It was fantastic.
You know what's going to happen, though, is that in Iowa, we are going to see the sun next week, and it's going to be 80 degrees.
No, I don't believe it until I see it, because it literally all day. Think about just like putting like a rag in front of your face and just slapping it on your face all day. You can't see anything. It's rainy. It's cloudy. I mean, it's just wet.
And that's not all day. That's the last 3 months. Like we've had we've had like one nice day every other week. That's kind of nice. Or it's so windy you can't see. Like, it's super windy.
Yeah.
It's been a horrible spring here.
Yeah,
horrible.
In case you guys haven't figured out, people in Iowa talk about weather because that's what we got to talk about.
That's what we got to talk about.
Yeah.
That's it.
So we do.
We literally crypto, working out, and weather.
That's
about
sometimes
all we got.
our family.
Sometimes our family. Yeah, every once in a while. All right, guys, a couple more minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and jump off of this. But overall, what do you think? What are you thinking right now, market wise?
Oh,
what do you think?
market-wise,
What do
I'll
you think?
tell you.
What do you think's gonna happen? I'm going to give you that question. What do you think's gonna happen with the market, considering tomorrow's meeting?
Tomorrow, yeah, I think. So we're sitting at 30. Let me.
If he does come out with 50 basis points, whatever, what do you think's gonna happen?
Yeah. So
Are we gonna stay the same? Are we gonna go up a little bit?
We're
Or is
at-
it just gonna be like, eh?
We're at
cares?
37.7 right now. We're down 2% on the day when I'm talking about Bitcoin. I think if it comes out at 50 basis points, I think we'll just stay the same. We're gonna actually bounce up just a little bit, meet to where we were yesterday, maybe 38.5, something like that. If it's 75 basis points, we're going down to 35K.
35K?
Yeah, you heard it here first, folks.
Oof.
Yeah.
Do I agree with that? I do.
What-
I hate to say it, but I agree.
Hey, there we go.
I agree. There's so much FUD and stuff going on right now. I agree.
It just
But
doesn't feel fluffy.
I think
and
if
happy.
50 comes out, good. I think when we start announcing that potential good things are coming out, I think we're gonna roll. But tomorrow's gonna be a big time. Big
It is.
time.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it for sure.
We got any
Hear it.
thing?
Just saying, just Kevin, 55 sunny today. Next 2 days, rain. Yeah, rain sucks. Living in
He's
Maine,
in
though.
Maine. I heard Maine's beautiful.
I've heard
Like
that
that
too.
coastline is just beautiful. My aunt lives out there, and she goes up every summer. Heard it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, we should.
You have to let us know how that summer is, because I heard that summer is just beautiful up there. There's another guy from the gym. Your wife's friends moved up there.
Who?
Like whatever, it's Travis and whatever the other. I don't know his wife's name. He
I
gave
don't
us the
know.
American flag out there. Went to Ballground or went to Lisa or something maybe.
Yeah,
I can't remember. They moved out there.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's about all I got for the stream today. Got anything else to add?
I got wrecked buying UFO and XSP at the top price.
Yeah.
We've been wrecked before too. Trust me. We're
Yeah.
wrecked right now in all of our projects. I'm only up in one. So it is what it is.
One more
Ebonics.
than I'm up. so.
Ebonics, we feel you. We feel you. All right, let's get out of here.
All right, guys. As always, thank you for being with us. We are the Fittest Crypto Channel on YouTube. You should like the video because we say so. You should subscribe to the channel if you want to, and turn on the bell notification as well if you want to. But we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks as always for being with us. Boom. We're out.
Peace.